Okay, guys, let's finish these notes on el pretérito. Hoy son los últimos apuntes. I hope these are the last ones we have to do. Today, we are taking notes, apuntes, de los verbos con Y. Los verbos con Y. So verbs with a Y. Now, these verbs don't start off with a Y in the preterite tense. Let's make sure we know we're talking about el pretérito. Okay, so en el pretérito, esos verbos no empiezan con Y. They don't start with a Y. They end with a Y, or end up with a Y, I should say, as we conjugate them. So let's go over some basic tips about what these verbs are. So the first thing is that these verbs can only be ER or IR verbs. So it doesn't exist in AR verbs. The second thing is that when I conjugate them, when I drop the ER or the IR, I am left with a vowel. For example, when I have the verb leer and I drop my ER ending, I'm left with a vowel. So leer is an example of un verbo con Y, a Y verb in the preterite tense. What we need to do is we need to figure out how to conjugate these verbs, maybe make a list of some that we might see. So let's do that. So here we go. Let's start with the verb leer. When I conjugate the verb leer, I'm going to use my regular preterite ending. So there was a teacher, had a tense and preterite was its name. Oh, iste, io, imus, istes, ieron, and preterite was its name. Oh. So that doesn't change. So let's go ahead and do the yo form. So I read, because we know that leer means to read. So I read is going to be yo leí, normal. You read. Tu leíste. Okay, this is where my Y verbs, my Y verbs in the preterite, start to cause me problems. It causes me a problem because I have two vowels together. We see that all the time. The problem is this. In Spanish, I have some vowels that are strong and some vowels that are weak. So my strong vowels are A, E, and O. My weak vowels are, guess what? I and U. So you and I are weak, all the other vowels are strong. So this is what happens. When I have a strong vowel and a weak vowel together, my strong vowel overpowers the weak, which means I no longer hear the weak vowel. We've seen this before. For example, we have the word, let me write it over here to the side. We have the word seis. Seis has this. It has a strong vowel with a weak vowel, so I don't hear the I. It's not seis, it's seis. My E is strong and it overpowers that I. So here, I don't want to say leíste, I want to say leíste. So this concept of a strong and weak vowel together is called a diphthong in English. It's a diptongo en español. So this creates a diphthong where my strong vowel overpowers the weak. To break it up, I'm going to make that I strong. I'm going to do that by adding an accent mark. It's almost like it's lifting weights. Okay, so now I have leí in the yo form, and I have leíste in the tu form. And I need that so that I can hear that I. All right, let's go to the L form. The L form is going to be le, yo. Okay, I have a huge problem now. My huge problem now is that my I is surrounded by two strong vowels. That I can't be accented because the O is already accented. Not only that, but being surrounded by two vowels means I need to be stronger than just an accent. So what happens is that I, in order to become strong, breaks out of its shell and it becomes a Y. That's why these verbs are called the Y verbs. So that I is no longer there, and it is now leyó, L-E-Y-O con acento. Okay, let's keep going. Nosotros, we read. Okay, what do I need? I need an accent over that I because I don't want to say leímos, I want to say leímos. So I have to break that diphthong. Vosotros. I have two diphthongs in this word. I have that first diphthong, and then I have my second diphthong. This one I want to say isteis, ace. But I don't want to say leísteis. I want to say leísteis. So I'm going to accent that I. Okay, I'm coming down here to the ellos form. It should write like this. But that I in the middle, surrounded by two strong vowels, can't survive. So remember, it is going to change into a Y. So the I goes away completely. So now, if I read my verb, I have leí, leíste, leyó, leímos, leístes, leyeron. All right, let's do an IR verb that does this. So this is an example of an ER. Let's do an IR verb. So an IR verb that comes to mind es el verbo oír. Oír significa to hear. So instead of saying to listen, we can use to hear. For example, last night I heard the thunder. On Wednesday, I heard a rumor. Okay, so we use this verb a lot when we talk. So let's do the yo form first. Before I get started though, let's look at a couple of things. It's an IR verb. When I drop the IR, I'm left with a vowel. That means it follows my rules for Y verbs. Okay, so I go to the yo form. The yo form of oír is going to be oí. It's normal. The to form. Okay, look, I have the I. It's next to another vowel. That means that that vowel is going to take over. I don't want to say oíste. I want to say oíste. So I'm going to accent it. Okay, I'm coming down here. It should be oyó. But remember, that I can't be surrounded. So I'm going to change it to a Y. Nosotros, I'm going to need that accent because I want to say oímos. Vosotros, I need that accent because I want to say oísteis. And then ellos, ellas, ustedes, guess what? That I changes to a Y because it's surrounded by two vowels. Let's make a list of a couple of other verbs. Now this list is not comprehensive, which means there are others out there, but these are ones that I thought of as giving these notes. So, other examples include construir, to build, destruir, to destroy, caer, to fall, caerse, to fall down, creer, to believe. Now again, this list is not comprehensive, but it gives us a good beginning to verbs. Notice the thing they all have in common. They are all IR or ER verbs. And when I drop the ER or the IR, they are left with a vowel. You've got this.